Before we begin, I have again a message for the mummies and daddies. Mental math is a very important part of your child's math development. It's important for them to be able to work out sums in their heads rather than relying on a pencil and a paper. It develops concentration. It helps them boost their memory skills. It improves their logic. All of these are just as important as finding the right answer. And that's why we're using these methods now. They will learn the traditional way of adding and subtracting. But for now, we please ask you to stick with the methods that we are using here. I will, again, link below an article that you might find helpful in explaining why we are choosing to do things this way. Okay, so let's get started. Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Math Magic. Today we are going to be adding two two-digit numbers, and we are going to be drawing our own number lines to help us. For this lesson, you will need your mini whiteboard. Before we get started, let's take a look at our learning sentences for today. I can divide a two-digit number into tens and ones to help me add one two-digit number to another two-digit number. I can draw a number line using the numbers that I need to add. I can cross a 10 correctly when I add. All right. Are you ready? Good. Let's begin. All right. Let's start. Here is your first sum. 13 plus 24. Now, how do you think we can use a number line to help us work this out? Yes, very good. Almost all of you noticed that we need to look and see that this sum is not the best way of working it out. The big number should be first. So let's write that first. 24 plus 13 instead of 13 plus 24. And also, most of you remembered that what we should do is split the second number into tens and ones. Very, very good. Both of those are perfect. We look to put the big number first, and then we split the second number into tens and ones. So 13 becomes 10 and 3. So, using a number line to help us work this out. Now, we're not going to use a number line that's already there. You're going to draw your own. So start by just drawing a line. Now we know we're going to start with the first number, so we're going to put that first. So we draw a line on our whiteboards and we put the large number first. So we need to make some jumps on this number line. We need to make 2 jumps on this number line. We are are going to jump once for the tens, and we're going to jump once for the ones. Now, the tens is obviously going to be a big jump, and the ones is going to be a little jump. We need to jump 10, so we make a big jump on our number line. Now, this we should be able to do in our heads by now. 24 plus 10. We're counting forwards in tens. We've done this before. So 24 plus 10 is, yes, 24 plus 10 is 34. We've made our first jump. We've jumped for the tens. Now we need to make a little jump for the ones. 24 plus 10 is 34. Now we need to jump the ones. The ones is quite a little jump. It's only 3. 34 plus 3. 34. Good. 34 plus 3 is 37. So 24 plus 13 is 37. That wasn't so hard, was it? Let's do another one. Here it is. 16 plus 23. First, we look. Is the biggest number first? No, it's not. We need to flip this sum around. It needs to be 23 plus 16. That's what we're working out. Next Next we split. We split the number into tens and ones. The second number into tens and ones. 16 turns into 10 and 6. Now, we're going to work this out using a number line. So on your whiteboard, draw a nice line. If you have a ruler, use a ruler. Mine's a bit wonky. So, remember, we put the largest number first. There it is. Now, we are going to make 2 jumps. One for the tens and one for the ones. We're going to jump. First, the tens. The tens is going to be a large jump. (23 plus 10). We've counted forwards in tens before. 23 plus 10? Yes, 23 plus 10 is 33. Now, we're going to make our jump for the ones. Okay, the second jump, a much smaller jump to the end, is for the ones. 33 plus 6. 33. Very good. 33 plus 6 is 39. 23 plus 10 is 33. 33 plus 6 is 39. So 23 plus 16 is 39. Okay, we're going to do another one. Here it is. 25 plus 41. Yes, First thing you do is look. Is the largest number first? No, it's not. So we write it again with the largest number first. Instead of 25 plus 41, we have 41 plus 25. What's our next step? Yes, our next step is to split the second number into tens and ones. So 25 becomes 20 and 5. Now what? Yes, now we draw our number line. You do it as well. On your whiteboard, draw a number line. There we are. Very good, very good. Some of you are already ahead of me. That's excellent. So we put the large number first. And now we need to make our 2 jumps. Now the first jump is going to be super long, because for the first jump we have to jump 20. That's more than 10. It's going to be quite a large jump, our first jump. We need to jump 20. And then our second jump, we only need to jump 5. So we jump 20 and then 5. So a big jump, then a little jump. So our first jump, 41 plus 20. We're plussing 20 here, not 10. So 41 plus 20. Count forwards in tens. 41, 51, 61. Very good. So we land on the 61. So we've made a big jump for the 20. Now we need a jump for the 5. Actually, this should have been a bit longer for the 20. Oh, that doesn't matter terribly much. So we make a shorter jump. That's better. A shorter jump for the 5. 61 plus 5. Very good. 61 plus 5 is 66. So, 41 plus 25 is 66. 41, 51, 61, 66. You're getting better at it. Let's do another one. Are you ready for the next one? Well, here it is. 56 plus 32. So, what's the first thing you do? That's right. First you look. Is the largest number first? Yes, it is. So, 56 plus 32 is our sum. So, what comes next? Yes, very good. You split the second number into tens and ones. 32 becomes 30 and 2. Very good! I see some of you have already drawn your number line on your whiteboard. Great job! If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do it now. Yes, very good. And write the biggest number at the beginning of your number line. So, now we're going to be making our jumps. We need quite a large jump because we are jumping 30. A large jump for your first jump and quite a small jump for your second jump because you're only plussing 2. So let's start with the tens. 56 plus 30. 56, 66. Very good. 56 plus 30 is 86. Now, 86 plus 2. Only have 2 to go. That was quite easy, wasn't it? 86 plus 2 is 88. So, 56 plus 32 is 88. 56, 66, 76, 86, 87, 88. Very well done. Okay, here comes another one. Here it is. 55 plus 43. Now, this one I want you to do by yourselves. Remember, look, split, draw, jump. You need a jump for the tens and a jump for the ones. Okay? If you remember your steps, you'll be able to do this one quite easily. So, I've been talking for quite a while. So, as usual, I am going to get me a cup of tea. You go ahead and do this sum, and I will see you in just a minute. Lovely. Now, have you finished with your sum? Good. Let's see how you did. Now, the sum was 55 plus 43. We start by looking carefully. Is the big number first? Yes, it is. So we write it with the big number first. 55 plus 43. Yes. Then we split the second number into tens and ones. So 43 becomes 40 and 3. Look, split. What's next? Very good. Draw. We draw the number line with the largest number first. 55. Now it's time to jump. A big jump for the tens, a little jump for the ones. So first we jump the tens. Quite a long jump. And then we jump the ones. So we start by doing 55 plus 40. Remember, you know how to count forward in tens. We've talked about this before. So 55 excellent. 55 plus 40 is 95. So, now all we need to do is to jump the ones. 95 plus 3. 95. Good. 98. So, 55 plus 43 is 98. job! All of the sums that we have done so far have not crossed a 10. So now we are going to do some sums when we do cross a 10. Now, the way we do them is almost exactly the same. There is just one little difference. Let's take a look. 46 plus 37. What do we do first? That's right. First, we look exactly as we did before. Is the largest number first? Yes, it is. So we write it exactly as it is. 46 plus 37. What do we do next? Yes, next we split. We split the second number into tens and ones. 37 becomes 30 and 7. What's next? Yes, next we draw. We draw a nice long number line and write the large number at the beginning. Then finally we jump. Very good. We need to jump the tens and we need to jump the ones. So here's where the little change comes in our jumping. Now, the big jump for the tens stays the same. We make one big jump for the tens. We need to plus 30. Now, for the ones, instead of making one jump, we're going to make two. Because we're crossing a 10, we need to make two jumps instead of one. So, let's work this out. 46 plus 30. 46. Very good. 46 plus 30 is 76. Now, how do you know if you're crossing a 10 when you're jumping? Well, if we try and do 76 plus 7, we're definitely going to go past the next 10. So our next jump, our first ones jump, is going to take us to the next 10. Remember, we know our multiples of 10. Our multiples of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So which multiple of 10 comes after 76? Yes, 80. 80 is the 10 after 76. And how far do you have to go to get from 76 to 80? 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Very good. You need 4 to get to 80. Now, are we finished? No, because we had to jump 7, not 4, so we need to go a little bit more. How much more do we need to go? Good. We need to go another 3. 80 plus 3 is 83. Very good. So, 46 plus 37 is 83. +46 plus 30, 46, 56, 66, 76. 76 plus 4 is 80, plus 3 is 83. Now, if you're finding it very confusing to jump to the next 10, you can make one jump of 7 if you find that easier right now. But for many people, they do find it easier to split that ones into 2 to go to the next 10 and then a little bit more. So see which way works best for you. Okay, let's do one more. Here is your next one. 25 plus 37. Remember our steps. Look. Is the big number first? No, it's not. We need to flip them around. So, 37 plus 25 is our sum. What comes next? Yes, very good. Next, we split the 25 into 20 and 5. What's next? Yes, we draw. We draw a nice number line and write the big number first. There we are. So, now, remember, because we're crossing a 10, we're going to make one jump for the 10s and 2 jumps for the 1s. One jump for the 10s and 2 jumps for the 1s. So, 37 plus 20. 37. Good. The answer is 57. Now, what is the next multiple of 10 after 57? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes, 60 is the next multiple of 10 after 57. So we need a jump to take us to 60. And how far did we have to travel to get there? Yes, 3. 57 plus 3 is 60. So we traveled 3, but we needed to go 5, so we need to go a little bit more. So how much more do we need to go? Yes, another jump of 2. And 60 plus 2 is 62. So 37 plus 25 is 62. Now remember, if making those 2 jumps at the end is confusing, it's okay. You can make just one jump of 7 if you find that easier. Choose which way works best for you. Either one jump or 2 little ones. Okay? And if you are finding crossing a 10 to be a confusing thing, don't worry. We are going to continue adding 2 two-digit numbers, drawing our own number lines tomorrow. Okay? So you don't worry about a thing. We will be practicing this a lot more. I'm quite tired now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, adding 2 two-digit numbers, drawing your own number line. Now, don't worry if you found anything in this lesson confusing. Remember, we are going to be doing all of this again tomorrow, so you can have a bit more practice. So today you do not have a workbook page to do, but you do have a short worksheet. All right, so fill in that worksheet and then don't forget to take a photo of it and post it to your portfolio on Class Dojo so your teacher can see it. Have a magical day. Bye.